up. Straighten up. Well, I'm not gonna do it. Straighten up. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. It's finally straightened up. It's probably look a little weird when it starts up. This is Robert Shum. Good afternoon. It is Tuesday, 82 degrees here in the San Gabriels. I had a rough start. Of course, I've been having a rough start all week. Not exactly putting out the type of video I want to. I want to drive somewhere a little far, something a little interesting, even if it might be the same old thing. We'll try to do a different take, or maybe find something altogether new. But I did go to the gym this morning. So you can say I went three straight. I plan to go tomorrow at least on my off days, back to back, Tuesday, Wednesday. I still feel a little strange, but as always, I'm toughing it out. Did I say it's almost 10 to 2? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But one thing, if you remember some time back, I did a video about these new faucets going in. I'm gonna not gonna say who it is. I'm gonna protect the innocent. I'm gonna be for real in that way. However, it took it more than 2 weeks to get things straight. I bought two faucets. One is in, one is out. Garbage disposal, that's in. Had trouble putting them in. One will not be in for the bathroom, but the kitchen, two, three, four tries by one person. Finally got someone out there, hopefully to clean up the mess. And now the kitchen faucet is working okay. I hate being told something that is not true in order to get something fixed, even though it could be cheap or it's a little bit off. But when it comes to getting things fixed, when you have a home, you're always concerned about who can do the right thing in the proper time, in a proper way, and not tell you a bunch of BS, but just get the job done. However, this is about a new franchise. It's been around a while, but it's new to me. I haven't been there yet. I've checked it out. They are putting one in, but right now I'm doing something different. Let's talk about this. I am, when I have a chance, change the ingredients of my frappuccino, my macchiato, my lattes, anything. If I can get oat milk in it, that's good. This is oat milk, mocha frappuccino. They gave me the wrong one at first, and I said, "Did you put oat milk in it?" No, so I had to have this. So I'm not drinking a lot of them, but I'm not changing my diet any. Only the portions and at the right time, making sure that everything is in place. as far as health is concerned. I did have life cereal this morning with oat milk, unsweetened from Trader Joe's. I did go to Trader Joe's today, but it was all water that I bought. So I'm going back to basics. I don't necessarily have to go to Costco or the others to get a big deal. Just give me a small thing of oat milk for $1.99. That'll last for maybe 2 bowls full, or I can use it for something else. But again, of course, I wanted to catch up with my points. It's always a catch up. Oh, here's a fork again from Starbucks. I really don't need to use it. But I got these truffle bites. I probably talked about this before. So I'm still eating small. I didn't want to get nothing too much. There is some place that I wanted to go and try a different type of sandwich or the same kind of sandwich, but see how they made it at another restaurant. But I decided not to because I wanted to really do something else. But anyway, I'm eating this truffle egg bite. It's merely what you call a snack, a filling snack. Very good. I don't really have to eat that much. However, let's talk about the new franchise. It's been around since 2006. I have never been to one. Evidently, quite a few people have. I'm starting to see them come up. Brand new ones. I think one is going to be in Palm Springs, one in Monrovia, quite a few in the Azusa area, I see. Cava. I thought it was just coffee they were talking about when they say Cava. But it's American Mediterranean. So I'm going to be looking forward to try this place out when they're done. American Mediterranean, fast, casual restaurant. So I'm going to look at something that's closer to Panera Bread, Einstein's even, Corner Bakery. Who else is in that? You could even say Chipotle, Panda. But you can actually eat. You can actually eat inside this place also, I believe. They come out of Rockville, Maryland. Can you believe that? Rockville, Maryland. And they have 380 locations. So they've been around a while. 2006. And right now their headquarters in Washington, D.C. So I've been doing some extensive research about them. They normally open up, I guess, around 10 to 10. I don't know why I wrote down 10:30 to 10. It could be 10:30 to 10. I'm just going to say 10 to 10. So that means 7 days a week. So that means I probably won't be able to go to them for breakfast because most other places like Panera and Corner Bakery, they open up at 7. And they're owned by the Cava Group. And I believe it's 2 cousins or 2 brothers. But what makes it so interesting is I think I heard the name Zoe's Kitchen before. Never been there. They're from back east too, probably. We probably had probably a couple around here. They have been around since 1995, and it seems like they deal with Mediterranean dishes also. So Zoe was bought by the Cava Group, which is the Cava franchise, the Cava location that I'm talking about. And they sold Greek chicken. Actually, the Mediterranean food locations, all these locations, it's mostly something along those lines. But Zoe's Kitchen was Greek chicken, Greek salad, chicken and rice, brown rice, all those things that we come to know and eat. However, Cava's the one that bought them out. I don't think they had that many, but they bought it for what this is, 80, I believe 83 million. I think that's how much they bought them. If I wrote this right, it's 83 million. Or it could be something else. It looks like I got 83 million. And they even have shares. The shares right now, I think when they bought it was $12.50. So I don't know what the shares are now with Cava Group. I don't think that's important. Maybe for some people it's very important. But when they say Cava, I'm only thinking of coffee. But Cava is Mediterranean. There is a word for it. Casual American. So I'm expecting another franchise with some decent food. Cava. If I'm surfing right, I think there's going to be a Cava in Palm Springs. I should look it up while I'm talking here. Maybe eat one of these egg bites while I'm at it. Let me see what's happening here. Mmm. Okay, they have one. They have one in Indian Wells, which is part of the Coachella Valley. Indian Wells, Palm Springs, Palm Desert, they're all close together. And I did write either Cava in Palm Springs. It says, yes, there is a Cava restaurant in the Palm Springs area, specifically Indian Well. But I saw where a sign that said Cava, and it's right at the edge of downtown Palm Springs. I believe that was Cava. It used to be KFC. It used to be a KFC building. KFC went out of business for whatever reason, I don't know. But Palm Springs has been going through a lot of changes right now. There are certain buildings that people want to be a little higher, like 3 or 4 stories up, because many homes there are not. Many homes there is only 1 story. It is an earthquake-prone area. San Andreas Fault is right against the foothill, right along Joshua Tree. It's right along all those areas. So I believe Let me see. Where are the new Cava locations? Okay, they talking about Ventura. So if they got one in any wells, they're definitely not putting one. They're definitely not saying that there's going to be, excuse me, one in Palm Springs. But if I'm correct, a brand new restaurant. They are building some more homes right there in the same area, like right across the street. Actually, it's right where on Highway 111. There used to be a Steinmart there. They went out of business. I used to do some shopping there, the Steinmart. They had some modest prices, but every now and then on the rack, they had some very good price shirts, pants, anything else, wallets you wanted to buy there. But they went out of business in the mail order. I haven't heard anything from them. So it's going to be interesting to see Cava. I'm looking forward to trying them out. These egg bites are all right. Mm. You don't necessarily have to eat burger. Get you a little egg bite. But of course, that's just like I said. I'm building up my point. It's something that I can eat. I just bought the frap and these egg bites, which is for breakfast. So I got just breakfast for the afternoon. I got two more choices. I got a couple more days to get them. I got a latte to get and a macchiato, caramel macchiato. And if I can help it, I'm going to have all those with oat milk also. Mm. Anyway, that's going to be it for this live broadcast dedicated to Cava. Like I said, I'm ready for another food. I wanted to go for a walk. I'm walking kind of funny these days with the stiffness and everything. My feet. Of course, I'm always on my feet all the time, so that probably has something to do with it. I have been going to sleep early, wake up too early still. I don't understand that. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video. Coming soon. Cava. If you already had tried it out, let me know about it. Because the first chance I get, I'm going to check them out as soon as I can. This is Robin Shaw. Finishing up my egg bite from Starbucks. And enjoying Starbucks, as I just said, and enjoying my Frappuccino with oat milk and whipped cream. Talk to you later.